Hey everyone, it's T-Lore, and today I'm going to be talking about some rare ships that I recently picked up. I did some trading and buying and selling and was able to get some of these ships that are pretty high on my want list. Not necessarily because they're collectible, but just because they'll be fun to actually play with. So the first one is Roanoke, which is a super rare from Crimson Coast, and it's the first American ship in the game. Now, what makes this one fun is that it's American and pirate crew may use their abilities on this ship. Not to mention it has 6 cargo, which gives us lots of room to be able to play with. So if we take that, throw on Anna Maria, crew of any nationality can use their abilities on this ship. Now we have a setup to be able to do all kinds of shenanigans with American ships, and it's a pretty big ship to be able to do that with. The next ship that I got is El Corosado, which this is the Spanish main version. There is one that's in Pirates at Ocean's Edge that is nowhere near as fun. But this one allows you to have 2 hits from the same shoot action to eliminate one of the ship's masts. So this is probably the toughest ship in the game, and one of the crazy combinations that you can do with that is you can put the Inquisitor on there, which will turn the ship cursed. You put a crew that allows crew of any nationality on there. You put Davy Jones on there. You can also put in Joaquin Vega, which allows this ship to ignore the first hit she takes each turn as long as she has all of her masts. So you combine that with 2 hits from the same shoot action, and with Davy Jones on there, you can also copy Pestilence. Masts on this ship can't be eliminated by shots unless the cannon rolls a 6. So now you're ignoring the first 6 that they hit, and you also have to roll 2 more 6s to be able to eliminate a mast. So if you have all 5 masts on there, then you have to roll 3 6s in the same turn to be able to eliminate a single mast. So that makes this ship pretty tough. Now, that's a lot of points to put into one ship, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to be able to try that out in a game. The other ship that I got here is nowhere near as rare. Surprisingly, it's easier to find than the regular South China Seas cards. This is a limited edition one. However, it's 4 points for a ship with 4 cargo, and it's British. So what that allows us to do is we can take and put Robinson on there, which Robinson allows us to break point limit. So we're still at 0 points on the ship. Then we throw another 0-point crew on there, Administrator Scott Bratley, which allows you to add 5 more points to your build total. So in fact, we're netting a point out of this so far. Now, we can go ahead and put on Lord Micron. Now, what does Lord Micron do? Remember, we broke point limit, so we can put this 6-point crew on the 4-point ship. Instead of giving this ship an action this turn, you can give another ship in your fleet 2 actions. So now you just leave this whole combination docked at your home island, and you get an extra action every turn from this ship. So we're able to not only make this cheaper because we take the 4 points plus 6 points, and we're adding 5 points to our build total, we're able to turn it into getting us an extra action guaranteed every turn. Now, essentially, that is a 10-point cost, a net value of 5 due to the extra points that we get. So for 5 points, being able to get an extra action guaranteed every turn, that's really good, because normally it takes 5 points to roll for an extra action on a 5 or a 6. So that's something fun that I'd like to be able to try out. And then the last thing that I picked up is Griffin. Now, this is I would say extremely rare, probably the rarest of the 4 here. It's a limited edition Rise of Fiends card. And this is the only crew in the game that does this. If this ship has a crew with the captain keyword, she gets +1 to her cannon rolls and +S to her base move. So +1 to cannon rolls is usually about 4 points. And then +S to her base move is a helmsman. That's 2 points. So why are we paying an extra point? Well, the fact that you can stack that with a helmsman. Because this one says if it has a crew with a captain keyword, gets +S to her base move. This one says this ship gets +S to her base move. So now you can give your ship +S+S. So this is a crew I've been after for a little while. and I picked it up, and it'll be a lot of fun. Now, a suggestion I've seen quite a bit, and this is way more practical, is this is the exact same art as the regular Rise of Fiends Griffin. So just go ahead and use that one and ask your playgroup and be like, can I just proxy in this limited edition version that's way better? If they're not okay with it, well, that's too bad. This is a very expensive crew, probably one of the most expensive non-super rare crew. I don't really count super rares because they tend to come all in a pack. But these crew are very expensive to be able to get a hold of. So those are just some of the recent things that I picked up, and I look forward to being able to use them in a game and be able to do some fun different strategies with them.